Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
What are your names? Tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name's Uche Chukwu Uche. Well, I'm popularly known as sapientiaArt.
So what inspired the name? What really inspired you?
I think a few years ago, I was just in my room, like, as every other growing child, as a kid, and I was worried about my environment. I felt I needed to do more. I needed to do better for myself because I didn't really like the life I was living. You know, this average life, just like every other person, no dreams, no aspiration. Like, I just woke up one day and I'll be like, I have an handwork. I have a talent that the world really needs to see. But, you know, I can't just step out to the world like that. I need to ground myself. So I was like, okay, my name is Uche. Uche means wisdom. So what can I use to replace wisdom and make it look catchy or captivating? Then I went on so many research and I found sapientia. Sapientia actually means wisdom, but it's a Latin word. Most people don't really know, and they just call me sapientia, S-A-S-A. But I connected to it when I saw it. Sapientia. It means wisdom. It means knowledge. It means good taste. So it's like a Latin word for Uche.
Oh, okay. It's more like the Latin word for Uche.
Uche, yeah.
So you can use it as representative for Uche.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's great. So tell us about your artwork. How long have you been into it?
My art, I can't tell because when I was a child, I was obsessed with art.
Whoa.
At age of 5, 6, I was already painting like realistic. Like I can paint you and bring you out.
I would like to see it.
But you know, growing up as a child, our parents will always want us to, you know, read books.
Yeah, be in school.
But
and
so
all
that killed my dreams actually.
Whoa. Tell us about it.
My father will always tell me to read books. I should stop drawing. I'm always drawing. This is what I want to live my life like, you know. So there was a day I just woke up. I destroyed all my paintings. I dashed them out to my friends, you know. That was it. And I stopped art. I took a break from art like for a very long time. It should be like about from 5 to like 20 or 19. I didn't do
5
art.
to 19. That's like about 6 years or so. How many years? More than.
I didn't do art.
Wow.
I was just there like the regular kids going to school, come home, do your assignments, you know.
What brought you back? What brought you back to art?
I'm sure you don't want to go there.
I want to know. Tell us about it.
My passion for art came back when I traveled to Lagos. I traveled to Lagos. I was supposed to get involved in cocaine business actually.
What the fuck?
But on getting to Lagos, I didn't show up on time. Like, wow. I was supposed to go for a trip in is it Germany or thereabouts? But when I got to Lagos, the man who sent for me was like, oh, I didn't come on time, so he had to send some other guys to replace me. So I should chill, and whenever they are back, I'll go for my trip. That was how I stayed in Lagos. Stayed. This man didn't get back to me. I got disappointed.
Don't you think that was a blessing?
It was.
Yeah, that
was a blessing.
No problems or something.
To cut the long story short, a lot of persons that traveled for that trip, a lot of them got sentenced to life imprisonment. Whoa. Some of them were killed. So I think I would have been among the souls, like
that would have been lost by now. Wow, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about your art. What is that unique thing that is different from every other career? Why did you choose art in particular? You know, we have other careers.
Yeah.
That maybe music, comedy, but you choose art. What's so special about art?
You know, me picking up art as a career was a terrible decision. But a terrible decision because at some point in my life, I had to take a break from the world. Like for 6 years, I didn't watch screen. I didn't see television because I was I was trying to know who I am.
For 6 years?
Yeah. I have a lot of friends that could attest to that.
Whoa.
I was trying to know who I am. It's more than just coming out there to paint or just come out there and do portraits. It's a whole lot. Art to me is me. I live and breathe with art. Like if I'm not in the studio working, I'm out there on site. If I'm not on site, I'm working in my head. So art is actually my lifestyle. I don't think like even sometimes the way I dress, you know that oh this guy has a good sense. He has this sense of, you know, art is like my thing, it's me. So that's it.
How can I identify your job, your artwork from other people's artwork?
Okay, in art generally, everyone has a style. Everyone has a niche. My niche for currently now, there's this style, is an invention which I titled, a man is made up of what he does.
Whoa. A man is made up of what he does.
You're sitting right here.
That's alright. That's nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. You could see it on my page, going viral, the puzzled art, you know, placing pieces.
Yeah, I saw something you did with Peruzzi picture and it was really nice. Tell us about that art. Okay. What does it really signify?
Okay, the concept of that art is like we humans were like puzzles.
Yeah.
Each and every day we arrange our life. We find things from experiences, from our daily activities. These things that we currently do over time, these are the things that make us who we are.
Who we are, yeah.
And you're sitting right here, you're Vaikoko.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows, Vaikoko, the podcaster, you know, that is you.
That is who we are.
I'm sitting here, I am sapientiaArt. People know me for my paintings, my work. People know Peruzzi for the songs, the music you get. So I think we know people for what they do. So that was when that idea, that illustration of the whole puzzle, the arrangement. So I feel, to me, it's more like a connection to my soul. You know, I feel, over time, we know people for what they do. So the puzzle concept is like building someone pieces by pieces.
To build the person.
Yeah, that's
great.
Yeah.
That's great. For this long time you've been doing art, how many art do you think you have? How many portraits do you think you have done so far?
Don't go there. I swear, don't go there. See, sometimes I sit in my room and I feel I've lost count.
Whoa.
I can't count. Over the time zone, I can't count.
That makes you a professional.
I can't count.
Well, that's great.
I can't imagine myself counting my work.
So who's that artist you actually inspire to be like? Who have you seen? You know, we have Da Vinci, we have other artists that draw amazing paintings. So who's that one person you aspire to be like, or you want to show your art gallery to?
But if you say, I really want to be me. I don't want to be like anyone. I don't want to be someone else.
Yeah.
So I get inspiration from these people.
So who's that? Who do you?
I get inspiration from. I actually get inspiration from the works of Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
And some of my colleagues, they're doing like, they are ahead of us. They are bringing us out. They are bringing the Nigerian contemporary art out, like the likes of Ken Umadiogu. We have the likes of Ayogo Kingsley. You know, Kevin Okafor. These are Nigerian artists. They are putting us on the spotlight. So I want to be like I want to be able to be in the same room with them. I aspire to be where they are.
Where they are. That's great. Shout out to you guys. You have actually made the Nigerian art culture one of the most amazing things. You know, we like seeing when our artists grow and the vision and the dream in Nigerian art. If you have one thing to tell the young artists growing up, like they want to be like you, they are inspiring to be like you, what would be that one thing you tell them?
The one thing I will always tell people is, do you, be you. But in as much as you want to get rich, cut attention at all costs. Focus on the passion,
the goal.
Build yourself. I feel every other thing comes as a benefit.
Yeah.
Once you know who you are, once you're good at what you do, every other thing is a
benefit.
Yeah, it's a benefit, yeah.
So what has been the hardest painting you've ever drawn so far? What has been the highlight so far?
I think this should be it.
This,
Yeah, the Artemis
like, it's
mural.
really amazing.
The Artemis mural painting. This was
How long did it take you to draw this?
this was a dedication of love for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks and you could create this.
Yeah.
I think it's called the 3D painting.
Yeah, the 3D
Tell us
painting.
more about it.
Okay. This is like this is a 3D painting. You know, you get a view from the 3D when you step backwards.
Yeah.
But when you're too close to it, you don't feel it. But when you step like farther, you go backward, you see the view, you enjoy the art.
Yeah.
The Artemis mural painting is like every other painting. The uniqueness about it was, I think, was the passion and the dedication that we put inside. We have a lot of paintings out there, but what makes this one so unique is the size.
The size.
And it came out
How
so
bold.
well. It came out so well. I think to me that was like, it's just dedication.
Dedication.
It's just dedication.
It's really amazing seeing your work. How do you feel sometimes when you see your work or when you see your brand being appreciated? How do you feel?
I feel loved, but to some points I don't feel it. Because I think I still need to. I need to do more. I need to do more.
We need to work on what we have.
I need to do more. We're not there yet.
That's
We're
great.
not there yet.
So the government of Delta State, what's that one thing you like to tell them?
The one thing I would tell my state government is they should encourage young creatives.
Yeah.
Art is beautiful.
Art is beautiful.
They should create rooms, platforms for young kids out there to showcase themselves.
That's great.
You know, we have so many kids, like everyone needs that voice. The government should create this platform for them to like showcase themselves. So for them to be able to bring their voice out there to the public. I think that's what I would say to the government.
That's great. So what should we be expecting from you? Your artwork, what should we be expecting? What would you be pushing for that anytime soon? So what should we be expecting from you?
I don't know, but for me now, I would say I've not really started the kind of art I want to do yet.
Wow.
I've been scratching the surface actually. So I want to get to that level whereby my audience can connect to me, my soul. When they see my art there, they can feel my pain. Whatever I've been through, they can actually connect to it from my art.
Yeah.
I think that's that level I aspire to be, like in coming years from now.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So to my fans, what would be that one thing you like to tell them?
Keep supporting my Coco.
Yeah, keep supporting us.
SapientiaArt.
Thank you guys.
One thing is, I believe the world is big for everyone to fly.
Yeah.
So never see anyone as a competition.
Yeah.
Promote people, support people, encourage people, show love.
Show love.
Yeah, that's it.
So if my fans want to follow you on Instagram, on Facebook, maybe on YouTube to see what you do, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, it's simple. Just at sapientiaArt.
At Sapientia.
Simple. At sapientiaArt.
The name is written on your screen right now. You can add and follow him on all social media platforms. sapientiaArt. Yeah, you can write him on Instagram. You know the door person. You know he will reply you as soon as possible. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch your screen. It's still your homeboy Michael. Stay tuned. Stay with us. We love you and always know God loves you more. Stay tuned.